Hello, 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 hello. All right, let me zoom you in so that we can see what we're working on here. There, that looks good to me. Hang on, I'm going to move this tripod over a little bit. Set it right there. There, that's what we're working on tonight. The upper left-hand corner of my painting. Yes, I don't have that much to go, you guys. I don't have that much to go. Look. Oh, sorry, I boomed you. I got one release paper here, a release paper here, and I got this little bit around the corner. We're coming in. We're zooming in on it. Okay, let me get my video up here and my chat up here so I can see who's here and what we are talking about. What we are talking about. Okay, I got to watch an ad. Guess who the ad is from? None other than the Diamond Art Club. All right, get rid of that ad. All right, now we can see the chat. So, hello everyone. Hello, hello, hello. How are you all? Catherine and Dawn and Marion. Hello, hello. Catherine, Dawn, and Marion. Joyce is here. Hello, Michelle. Hello again. Let's see. Paula. Hey, Paula. How are you? Brenda. Hi, Brenda. Look at me go, right? Look at me go. Jess. Hello, Jess. And Anita's here. Howdy, howdy, howdy. All right. So I have this section here uncovered. That's where we're going to work tonight. And look, there's a lot of line blocking. So hopefully I can get a whole bunch of this section done. That's my hope. Get it done. Get it done. Hello, Sherry. How is Sherry? So let's just get going. Let me first of all explain. If you hear noises coming from outside of my office, like in my living room or my kitchen dining room area, just know there are 3 children out there. Yes, there are 3 children out there. Hello, John and Patty. Howdy. Howdy. There are 3 children. Yes, they're still here. And they're going to be here for a while, it looks like, because, oh man, just man, oh man. So they have been warned strongly that they need to be quiet out there, that I am in the office and I am doing my YouTube thing, right? Doing my YouTube thing. And they need to be quiet. Yes, quiet. Okay, I'm going to cover this up over here so I can set my tray over here instead of over there in the way of everything. So there we go. Now I can go like this. There we go. Okay. So yeah, they have been like warned to be quiet. Now, who's in charge? Dale. Dale is in charge. And you know, we'll see how that goes. Dale can be stern, but then sometimes he can be like, not as stern. We'll see how it goes. So he's currently working on gathering everyone's pizza requests because looks like he's going to order pizza. Now, let me just say, this is how the day has gone. Let me explain. Hello, Lisa, and hello, Karen. How's Karen? So today was cookie baking day, all right? And I knew that the girls were coming over. Jackson was coming over. We always get together for cookie day and peanut butter balls. So I knew that was happening. Dale had mentioned it to his daughter a while back, wondering if they wanted to come over and partake in cookie baking and decorating. So, wow, I just dumped a bunch of those right all over the place. Nice. I'm not certain how that happened, but I didn't dump a bunch, but like 5 or 6. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Okay. I guess I got them now. Okay. Okay. There, we got those. now back to what we were going to do, get C out. There we go. So anyhow, hadn't really heard if she was coming over with the kids or not until today. And Dale messages her and asks if she's coming over. And she said, no, she wasn't coming over because apparently there's something wrong with her eye. Like she was decorating and like the fake snow, like flocking, you know, what that stuff. I don't know. Apparently she got some in her eye. I don't know. Went to the doctor, got eye drops, maybe. I don't know the whole story. But her eye wasn't feeling good and she wasn't coming over. However, she said the kids were looking forward to it and they would still love to come over. So Dale goes and picks them up. Okay? He goes to pick them up. Let's see. Who else has popped in? Hello, Becca. How is Becca? And Sue's here. Hello. Homemade pizza for dinner tomorrow. Yum. Well, we're going to have pizza tonight. Hello, Kathy. Kathy's here. So we were, the girls and I, we were baking the cookies. I had the sugar cookie dough already made and in the refrigerator. So we just needed to roll it out, cut the cookies so we could decorate. Jackson wanted to roll the cookie dough. He wanted to roll the dough. He wanted to play in the flour. He wanted to help with all of that. Oh boy, that was fun. We had flour everywhere. I can only imagine what it would have been like if all 4 grandkids had been here at the time. One was a lot of mess. Anyhow, we got it done. We got the cookies baking and started mixing up frosting, started gathering up all of the decorations, all of that stuff. Well, at some point, the other 3 grandkids walk in the door. And I was like, oh, well, hi. They were here. There's no Dale. I was like, where's your grandpa? Oh, he's outside. He's talking to so-and-so. And I was like, first of all, I was like, what? Why is he here? I'm like, okay. Well, apparently they had a lot to do. He was out there for a while. And he finally comes back in the house and he's like, hey, I just got back with the kids and whatnot. And I'm like, yeah, no, you didn't. That was an hour ago. That was an hour ago. You've been outside for an hour. So anyhow, yeah, we got all the cookies ready to decorate, got all the, stuff, all the sprinkles and all that fun stuff. And everybody was ready to decorate cookies. Everybody did decorate cookies. So Jackson, all the boys decorated, some more than others, some decorated a couple and they were done. Others wanted to decorate a lot. It just depends. So we decorated. And of course, at some point, all the kids were like, okay, we're done. And then it's down to the last few cookies remaining and it's adult time. Adult time. That's when I finally got to decorate a cookie. I think I only decorated 2. That's all I decorated was 2 cookies. So we decorated and we decorated and we decorated cookies. Yes. So then, of course, you know what happens with children. Now that they're done decorating cookies and, what else is there to do? Well, we go downstairs. Yeah, we go downstairs. And we get out all of the toys that Dale and I think we're getting rid of because they're, for like younger children, like the play kitchens and all the food and all that stuff. Well, it's all out. It's all over the place. Oh, goodness. It's everywhere. Hello, Shannon. Beans and cornbread. Well, that sounds pretty good. Is there ham in the beans? Is it like a bean soup sort of situation? Hello, Dawn. Homemade pizza on Christmas Eve. You make the dough and everything. Man, I don't think I have made dough in, I don't know. I don't remember the last time I made pizza dough. And if I made pizza dough, it was just out of the box, like you put it in the bowl and you put everything in there and you let it rise and all that. I've never done it like from scratch. Hello, Carrie. um, Sausage in the beans. Oh, Deborah's got her tree decorated. How's it look, Deborah? Mine looks absolutely beautiful. The lights on it are absolutely gorgeous because that's all that's on it is some lights. So I think the children are downstairs now. I think they're back downstairs. After we got everything cleaned up already. We got it all cleaned up. I think they're back downstairs. Oh boy. Grandpa's in charge. That's all I got. Grandpa is now in charge. So, anyhow, we got all that done. Kids are downstairs. Dale went downstairs with them. And actually, yeah, they're downstairs for sure. Because I can hear them yelling. What was I saying? Oh, he got them like watching some TV. Funny videos or something. So that entertained them for a little while. And then, something always happens. I don't know. A lost toy, something happened. So then I was like, okay, well, let's clean everything up. That'll work. We'll clean everything up and we'll find the lost toy, right? We did. Got everything cleaned up. And then, I'm still trying to finish. We're also made peanut butter balls. Your tree looks really pretty. Nice. We made peanut butter balls also. So we have a method for peanut butter balls. It's like I usually start it, get the butter, get the peanut butter, get the powdered sugar, get it kind of started. And then Shannon takes over and she adds more powdered sugar until they're the correct consistency to roll into the balls, right? While she's doing that, I then get the chocolate ready. Got to melt the chocolate, I don't know what anybody else does, but I use milk chocolate because I don't like really the semi-sweet or whatnot. I like a good milk chocolate. So I'm getting that melted, ready to start dunking, and she starts rolling the balls. So she rolls them out, puts them on some trays, and then when I get my chocolate the way I need it, I start dunking them, right? So the kids were fairly well entertained at this point downstairs with Grandpa, I think, for a while. And I did have to take a break from finishing up the peanut butter balls to go downstairs and be like, okay, listen, now we're going to clean up everything. We're going to clean up everything. We're going to clean up all these toys. We're going to look for the missing toy. Yep, let's go. So that's what happened. Everybody cleaned and picked everything up. Found the missing toy. Crisis is averted, So, oh, you put it in the mixer. Your pizza dough. Yeah. So, oh no, Marion, you've had some bad luck here lately. The RV and now Carl's in the hospital. I have another friend that would have that happen quite often, actually. Low sodium and would have to go in the hospital and stuff. I'd never heard of that. I didn't even know that was a thing. I hope he's doing better. Hello, Bonnie. How's Bonnie today? And Mary Lou's here. Oh, Mary Lou. Yeah, I hope he's doing okay. Like getting his levels up where they need to be. So anyhow, we got that cleaned up, got upstairs, and finished up the peanut butter balls. And then it was just like, I don't know, I felt like I was part of the WWE or something. You know, there's children running around the living room, children spinning around in the chairs, children throwing stuff, hitting each other with things, just messing around, you know? There was some hollering going on. There was some attitudes going on. It was like, oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Now it's time. It is time for everybody to find themselves a corner and sit down. You know, sit down, be quiet, chill out. It's time. Oh, goodness. So much fun. So much fun. So, anyhow, the girls got everything done. They got packed up and they got ready to go. And then I'm scheduling my live because, I don't schedule them early anymore. I wait until the last minute to schedule my lives so that it doesn't mess up on my phone. Oh, well, Marion, we lived that life with Mr. Jackson, that whole having to go pee thing. It's a thing. Yep, I'm telling you. So, where am I heading with this story? Oh, the girls, they kind of pack up and they head out. They get their stuff, they're ready to go. Take cookies, of course. They need cookies, for Santa, so they got cookies. And then I look at Dale and I'm like, so what's going on with, the other kids now? Because they're still here. And he's like, apparently I'm waiting for their mom. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? I thought you were taking them home or something. He goes, no, she's going to the store. She's got some last minute things she's got to do, some shopping she's got to do. She's going to the store. And when she's done at the store, she's going to come pick them up. And I was like, oh, okay. All right then. Well, my live. And he goes, oh, I know. I said, okay. Yep, they got to be quiet during my live. So he's like, I got it under control. I'm like, okay, all right then. So I went out and I had the talk, the teacher talk, the stern teacher talk, you will be quiet. I am on YouTube. People can hear you. There will be no yelling and carrying on. So, yeah. Anyhow, so apparently she's going to the store. And then after she goes to the store, she'll head this way to come get them. But Dale asked me, he said, what's for dinner? And I said, I don't know, something. Please, something. Because all I've had to eat today is a bowl of cereal and I munched on some tortilla chips while we were making cookies. That's all I've had to eat today. I'm hungry. I am so hungry. Now, they stopped at Wendy's on the way home. Yeah. And he's like, well, I tried calling you. And I'm like, yeah, well, he did try calling. And Shannon answered my phone and he said, hang on, I'll call you back. Well, I don't know what happened to that. I don't know if he called back. If we missed it, I don't know. I didn't get Wendy's, though. I'm hungry. So now he's working on a pizza order. Now we have to wait. Oh, hello, Verilyn. How are you? So now we have to wait until she's done at the store because she's going to stop and pick up the pizza on her way here. It all gets very complicated, right? It all gets very complicated sometimes. I'm like, I'm just going to go live and I hope there's food. That's all I hope. I'm hungry. That's all I hope. So anyhow, that's life today. Very interesting. Of course, my poor cats. The cats. Oh my goodness. The cats can only take so much. You know what I'm saying? They're really good. They're never mean, but sometimes they're just like, we're tired of being touched, picked up, pet, whatever. And they just go and they disappear. They just disappear. They go into hiding. I told the girls at one point, I said, there's a few times I'm like, if I could go hide under the bed right now, I would go hide under the bed too. So I need some peace and quiet under the bed. So that's where they go. They go, and I will not tell the children that. I don't want them to know that that's where they go because, I certainly don't want them going in there and bothering them. They're really not supposed to be in my room anyhow. So, yeah. But they don't need to know that the cats go hide under my bed. And they're just in there sleeping away, just like, hey, it's quiet in here. We like it here. Yeah. And the dogs will just go in their kennel. So they just go in their kennel and it's quiet in there. And, I mean, the door is open and everything, but, nobody bothers them when they're in there. But that's what the cats do. They're often hiding. So, oh goodness. Um, you had mac and cheese, goulash. I made goulash. I don't know, several weeks ago now. It was so good. I didn't make any cornbread though. I didn't make any cornbread. Yum. Sounds good. Mm. Oh, Joyce made cookies alone all day. Oh, and then I went to Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen. Nice. Nice. We have a Dairy Queen that's open all year round. We have some that are not open all year round, but we have a couple that are open all year round. So I haven't had ice cream in forever. It seems like it's been forever since I've had ice cream. Goodness. Oh, Carl's getting meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and green beans. Guess what? That's been our menu for about the last week. I made meatloaf one day, and we've had it 3 times. Well, I think Dale had it 3 times. I think I had it twice. And then Dale had it one day for lunch, too, the rest of it. But it was really good. Remember, we talked about the meatloaf last week, didn't we? Oh, yeah. Who was supposed to make meatloaf? Who was it? Was it Bonnie? Bonnie, was it you? You were supposed to try the meatloaf. Did you try the meatloaf? Did you try the meatloaf? Was it you? Let me know. I need to know. I'm curious. Did you try that meatloaf recipe? Oh, you didn't make the meatloaf. Well, here I am, Bonnie, to remind you again. Make the meatloaf. Lots of breadcrumbs. 2 eggs. Half a cup of milk. Try the meatloaf. It was really good. It turned out really, really good. And then you make that little tomato, mine's a tomato mustard sauce with little brown sugar in it. It's really yummy. Put it on top. Only put it on top at the end. Don't put that sauce on top the whole time. Just do it at the end, like the last 10, 15 minutes or so. It was so good. Like I said, I ate it twice and Dale ate it 3 times. We had a lot of meatloaf. I mean, you can't make a small loaf. I mean, it's next to impossible to try to make a small baby meatloaf. I mean, you could make baby meatloaves. I don't have any little pans though. You can make baby ones and, freeze some, I suppose. But I forgot all about the meatloaf. Hello, Paula. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah. No, was it April? Yeah, I think it was April. She went and made meatloaf right during the live. Yes, she did. Mary Lou made 8 batches of fudge, and today 13 dozen no bakes. You're sick of sweets. What kind of fudge? Chocolate fudge or peanut butter fudge? I love me a good peanut butter fudge. Oh, I will confess, I have had a peanut butter ball. Yeah, I've already had a peanut butter ball. Yeah. Those are so good. So rich. So, just so yummy. Nothing like a good peanut butter ball, I'm telling you. So, they're so good. Oh, chocolate peanut butter. Well, there you go. That seems like the best of all the worlds, doesn't it? Chocolate and peanut butter. But I love peanut butter fudge. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I mean, I love peanut butter. I love peanut butter. So, yeah. Oh, no. I'm not doing the E's. I almost started doing all of the E's. That's not what I'm doing. I was doing the aliens. Don't do the E's. No, you have the alien out. The alien is out. Oh boy. Bonnie could never get sick of sweets. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mary Lou, did she tell us what kind of fudge it was? She didn't tell us, did she? No. What'd Sherry make? Spumani ice cream. I don't even know what that is. Never heard of that. Oh, better yet, Mary Lou. She made both. My aunt, when we were kids, well, even into my young adulthood, we would get together with my mom's family, my aunts, my uncle. It's a very small family on that side, very small family. But we would get together, and my aunt always made the cookies. People call them sugar cookies, but hers were called a butter cookie. They're called a butter cookie. Is there even any sugar in them? Got to be some sugar in them. Yeah, there is some sugar. Anyhow, it's her recipe that I always use. And she would make those, and she would make fudge. Her fudge was so good. Oh my gosh. It's one of those memories, I've never really had another fudge that is like hers. It was just so, so good. And of course, we would leave and we would always get to take some home with us and stuff like that. And so we would have some cookies and we would have some fudge. I remember she had like these, I believe they were probably shirt boxes. Like, if you were going to fold up a shirt in a box and give it away as a gift, I think they were shirt boxes. And she had them all layered in these shirt boxes with probably like wax paper or parchment paper between them or something. And there were just layers upon layers of cookies in these boxes. And they were just, it's one of those memories I'll never, ever forget, So good, though. So, so good. So I make her cookies. They're called Janet's Butter Cookies. That's what they're called. Crock pot candy. White chocolate and pretzels. Yum. Patty, my mom's fudge. My mom's fudge never turned out. She loved to make fudge, and most of the time it didn't turn out. I remember so many times my mom being like, well, want some fudge? Get a spoon. Get a spoon. And it literally, you had to like dig it out of the pan with a spoon because it never sat up properly like fudge should. It never sat up. I have that problem with Jell-O. I can't seem to make Jell-O. I can't seem to make Jell-O that sits up like it's supposed to, that sets. You know what I mean? It's firm. I can't make a good Jell-O. I don't know why, but it just doesn't happen. I follow the directions, boil my water. I do everything like it says. It doesn't turn out. It just doesn't turn out. I'm like, what do I do wrong? I don't know. It doesn't seem that hard. Jell-O, of all things. Wow. I have been seeing some fantastic recipes come through my Facebook. One I just saw recently was like a raspberry white chocolate. Maybe it was like a cheesecake ball or something. I don't know. I was dying looking at that. I was like, oh, that looks so good. Raspberry and white chocolate, you guys. Oh, that. Give me raspberry and white chocolate any day. It's a thing. It's a thing. I love raspberry. I love white chocolate. Yeah. Yum, yum. And more yum. Soft or hard ball stage. I remember all that. Is it soft? Is it hard? My mom's like probably 50% of the time came out just like, very, very soft. Very, very soft. I mean, it tasted good. I'll give it that. It tasted good, but you couldn't cut it and serve it up in a piece, right? That is true, Deborah. I do not have to put them away after Christmas. You are right about that. I still am debating going downstairs and getting out my box of ornaments and putting a few on my tree just so it has something, you know, something. Oh yeah, put it on ice cream. There you go. Yep. I feel that it shouldn't just be a completely naked tree, especially since my family comes over and the kids and, I don't know. It's got two ornaments. I think I said that once. It's got two ornaments. Two of our this year ornaments that we bought on vacation. Well, one was on vacation. One I bought at our local craft show in the summertime. They're both wooden. They're both at the very top of the tree. And nobody's bothered them, really. I mean, they're fine. So I might go just bring the box up and pull out a small selection of things that I wouldn't worry about. Now, and so many people tell me, like the girls told me, they've got like 4 cats or I don't know, 4 or 5. I don't know how many cats they have. They got a bunch. And they were like, their cats don't climb the tree. They will lay under the tree and they will kind of play with the ornaments at the bottom, the ones that are dangling down low, they'll just kind of pat them, make them swing back and forth, and that's all they do. And I'm like, I'm hoping that someday that will be the case. Maybe next year. Maybe next year we'll get cats that will just, not be in the tree all the time. In the tree. Misty. Oh my goodness. Misty. She's horrible. She's horrible. What? Okay, Karen, explain. Why a sunny day when you're making fudge? Why a sunny day? Does that have something to do with it? Does that make it better? Does it make it work better? What's that about? I've never heard that. A sunny day. So yeah, misty. And then of course, Sunny. Now Sunny, he'll still, don't get me wrong, he will still go just jump right in the tree. He will. But there's times when he just goes over there and he just sits in front of it. And I make sure if I see him sitting in front of the tree that I go over there and I'm like, well, you're being a good boy. Look at you. You're just looking at the tree. And he'll climb up in the window behind the tree. And he looks out the window for a while. I think until the urge is just too strong and he can't take it anymore. And then he'll climb into the tree. But I try to go over there and love on him and praise him when he's being good. Smokey, I have not seen Smokey in the tree in quite a while. I mean, knock on wood. I'm knocking on wood because every time I say something out loud, it changes. So, but he just doesn't really do that. Hopefully he never does again. That would be great. Don't do it again. Don't ever do that again. No. Lay there. Watch the lights. Just watch the, lower humidity. Oh. Well, I don't know, Joyce. Is that true? I mean, I live in Michigan. I don't know. We've had some very sunny, humid days. I don't know. We get humid. I don't think it really has anything to do with the sun, but anyhow. The weather had to be good to make candy. Interesting. Smokey is a dream, Brenda. He's a dreamboat. He really is. Love that boy. He wants to be held all the time. I can get him to sit in my lap and diamond paint. Well, both the boys, actually. I can actually get them to sit in my lap and diamond paint. I can diamond paint. But I have to work with them for a while. Like I have to get them situated just right in my lap. Oh, man. There's a drill in my tray. Where did it go? I don't know. Right now it's going over here in the little trash pot because I ain't got time to look for that and try to remember where it went. But I can get them to just sit beside me, sit beside the armrest on the chair, Now, Sonny, Sonny will come in and he will jump up on the chair. So he jumps up on the chair and he's up on the back of the chair. And from there, he slithers down the chair onto my shoulder, into my lap, and right onto my diamond painting. It's just like, oh, here he goes. Back of the chair, all the way down onto my diamond painting. I'm like, no, 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 no. No, no, you can't go on the diamond painting. No. So I have to grab him, and then I hold him, and I hold him, and I hold him, and then I can finally get him to settle down in my lap. It takes some time. It takes some adjusting and working with him. And he usually then puts his head right on my left arm. So then I'm like, I'm kind of trapped. I'm like, my left arm can't move because the cat's on it and he'll fall asleep. So I have to do everything one-handed with my right hand. I can move this one a little bit, like I can hold something with it, but yeah. Smokey, he'll just come up and he'll lay there too. But Misty, no. Misty would rather be out in the living room, climbing in the tree than in here sitting in my lap while I diamond paint. Yeah. I never thought that I would have a cat up in my business, in my painting, while I'm diamond painting. But that day is here, folks. That day has come. It has come. Yep. Some cats are tree cats and they like to be high. Well, I would say that's mine. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Popcorn balls. Oh my goodness. That sounds yummy. Yum. Yeah. Brenda. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that. No. Mm-mm. Oh goodness. Get control of your drills there, woman. Get control of your drills. Try doing that with a cat in your lap. Holding the tray, pouring the drills back in the container with one hand mostly. The other one just there for stability. We haven't knocked any over yet. Again, knock on wood. We haven't knocked any over yet. We've been careful. We've been cautious. All my drills have stayed where they're supposed to be so far, But, the time could come. And right now, I'm trying to not have a whole lot of drills on my tray anyhow. So, keep it to a minimum. Yeah, let's keep it to a minimum. So if they do get knocked over by a paw, it won't be a disaster. And at this point, seriously, on this painting, I'm down to some colors that there aren't hardly any drills left of anyhow. So, because we're coming down the wire here. We're coming down the wire. So I was busy this morning before baking commenced, before it was time to bake and entertain and all that stuff. I edited and uploaded 1, 2, I think 3 videos. I got 3 videos ready to go. And members are going to get a video. Did you hear what I said? Members have a video coming for members only, probably tomorrow. And then there will be a regular video as well. Yep. So I was busy getting some stuff done. I have to remember to put up the post for DP Christmas Elves. Yes, I get busy with all this other stuff, and sometimes that's the one thing I forget to do is do the post for DP Christmas Elves. I've done pretty good. I've got most of them. I've been scheduling them. So like tonight, I can schedule for tomorrow. Yeah. You spill your drills all the time. Oh, well, and you have a dog beside you. And well, I mean, it happens. It happens. What can we say? Yeah, your dog sits right beside you while you diamond paint? I take it. I've never had any animals sit next to me while I diamond painted until this whole cat thing. The cat thing has changed my life, changed my world. It's all a different world now with the cats, I'm telling you. So, anyhow, yeah, so members are getting a video tomorrow. And I'm going to try to do that once a month. Just a members only video once a month. It may just be me just rambling about stuff, um, asking questions. I don't know. Whatever comes to mind. You know what I'm saying? Whatever comes to mind. That's what you're going to hear. So I got that done. Um, tomorrow is Sunday. Tomorrow I'm going to need some time. I have to film Vlogmas stuff tomorrow. I will need time. Oh, and I need to finish up my Christmas premiere tomorrow. I got some footage today of the festivities, the baking, all that stuff. Yep, it's there. It's there. None of the hollering at the kids to settle down, though. Left that out. Left that out of the video. Oh, goodness. Oh, that's a cute one, Mary Lou. Mindy's Yarn Farm. I'm going to say right now, I'm going to shout out to somebody right now. I'm not going to say their name because I don't know if they want me to say their name. But I've been busy all day. I haven't been on my phone today. I haven't been looking at my phone until everything kind of settled down here a little bit and I had to get in and schedule my live. When I got in to schedule the live, I had an opportunity to look through some of my emails because if I don't go through my emails fairly regularly, it's amazing how many emails pile up. I get emails, I have no idea why, who they're from, why I'm getting them. I trash a whole bunch of stuff. I send a whole bunch of stuff to spam. And I cannot find the little person. Where is the little person? Oh my goodness, there he is. A little person. I'm looking and looking and looking for him. Anyhow, so I had an opportunity to look through some of my emails before I went live. And one of you, very sweet, dear, kind people, I was blown away because I had an email from Bad Sheep Yarn that someone had bought me a gift certificate to Bad Sheep Yarn. I was moved. Let me just say, I was moved. I was like, wow, that is so, so sweet. Someone that knows me well enough to know, first of all, how much I love Bad Sheep yarn and bought me a gift certificate. I was like, that is the sweetest thing. And from the bottom of my heart, let me say thank you. I'm not going to shout you out because, like I said, I don't know if you want that. You want the world to know, but thank you. Just thank you. Now, I am going to have to wait for a little while to spend it because we're on vacation. but let me just say this. They have a live every Thursday night. Bad Sheep Yarn does. And on Thursday night, they introduced a new color coming in January. I am so ready. I am so ready to get some of that yarn. And now I have a gift certificate. I'm like, oh my goodness. Whoops. Don't go away yet. Not all of you. Here's a little person over here. I thought it was another L, but it's not. It's one little person over there all by himself. Why are you hanging out there by yourself? I don't know. So let me just say thank you. When you guys do stuff like that, oh my goodness. I also got a package today. And I was like, I haven't opened it yet. I mean, I know who it's from and all that. I mean, I've opened it a little, but I haven't opened the stuff. You know what I mean? That is so sweet. So sweet when you guys do that. Wow. So thank you. Yeah. Words fail you sometimes. They just can't express the way you feel, you know? Can't express the way you feel sometimes. So, all right. Um, oh, Dale's ordering the pizza. I hear the phone out there. Pizza ordering is taking place. I know. Super, super, super nice. They're so sweet. Um, there's so many of you that are just so, so nice. You just do things that are just like, wow, so sweet. And I appreciate it so much. All right. I got another package from somebody that's here in the chat. Mm-hmm. Somebody's giving themselves away. Anyhow, um, yeah. Um, I have another package to show you that someone sent. Um, I want to film that tomorrow. I mean, it's filmed. I want it's filmed, but now I want to film this other package and get the video made for that because I'm going to make a video for those. So anyhow, I will touch base with people. I know that there have been a few people that have done very, very nice things and they just want to remain anonymous, but I reach out and I'll see who wants to stay anonymous and who wants to know. You know what I mean? Who wants to be shouted out? Yeah. Yeah, Marion, it was Sherry. She kind of told everybody, didn't she? So Sherry, you are you have been something else. In our Facebook group, you are like one of the people in the Facebook group that's always out there. You're always commenting to people. You're always helpful. You're always responding. Um, you're wonderful. I mean, I've made some of the best friends, best relationships through YouTube. It's just, thank you. You guys are so sweet. You're just so sweet. All right. That's all I got. You're so sweet. All right. Um, what else is happening? What else is happening? Oh, I'm going to have a conversation with you all on Wednesday in my whip and chat. I'm going to save it for my whip and chat. But just know, I picked up Jackson the other day from school, and him and I had conversation on our way home. I just talked to the girls about it tonight so that they would know some of the things we talked about in the car on the way home. And I'm just like, where do all of these questions come from? Where do all of these topics come from? Deep, deep subjects, very deep, deep subjects. And I'm just like, it's a 20-minute ride. I'm like, wow. By the time I got home, I was like, I told him, I said, I was looking forward to just sitting and watching Disney movies. I was like, I'm tired of having to be thoughtful and what do I say and how do I handle these questions and whew, wow, just wow. You know, it's been a long time since I've had children ask me questions about such deep topics, deep subjects. And I was like, I really had to stop and pause sometimes and think, what do I say? How do I respond? How do I answer this question? You know? Anyhow. Oh, hello, Linda. How is Linda? I am loved. You guys. Oh, Brenda. Brenda has sent me things a few times, you guys. And she's just so sweet. So sweet. Um, and I always feel like I don't do enough for you. You know, I don't do enough for you. You guys are so good to me. What do I do for you? I anyhow. But yeah, our conversation in the car the other day. You'll hear about it on Wednesday. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. um, so many topics. I did tell the girls, though. I said, well, rest assured, though, that the one topic, deep subject we didn't cover was anything to do with sex. And they both laughed and they were like, oh, trust. Oh, my goodness. And I'm like, why? Have you had to talk to him about that? And they're like, not yet, but it's close. It's been close. They put it off a little bit just by saying, we'll talk to you about that when you're a little bit older. And I'm like, okay, well, that's not gonna fly for long. But I hope that they're the ones that have to answer it. That's all I can say. I don't want to touch that one. I don't want to touch that one with a 10-foot pole. I mean, the subjects that I had to cover were enough. They were enough. I was stressed out when I got home. I wasn't really, but I did really have to take pause and think. I had to think. How do I respond? How do I respond to an 8-year-old? What do I say? How do I address these issues? Carefully. That's how. Carefully. But honestly, you know, I would never be dishonest, but anyhow, I'm me and that's enough. Oh, see, you guys are so sweet. You're so sweet. Oh, oh. Thank you. I was like, what am I hearing? I was hearing some weird noise. I mean, there's no telling with 3 children roaming around the house. No telling what I'm hearing, but it was a weird sound, like squeaking, almost like cats. But at last I knew, the cats were still hiding under my bed. They're just sleeping. They're just sleeping under the bed. Um, um, I started, oh my goodness, I started my third project with the same yarn. Third project with the Emma yarn from Four Pearls. Fourth project. Third project. Fourth possibility, though. I already scratched one before I even started crocheting it. I was having the hardest time ever trying to find a project that works with that yarn. It is so pretty. It's so pretty. I love it so much. But the first project didn't work. I didn't have enough yarn. Second project I started, found out it wasn't going to work. I took a third pattern with me to the yarn shop because I thought I had a plan and I just needed some help picking a contrasting main color. And we decided together that I really didn't need another color. But when I get home and I look at the pattern, I'm like, this isn't going to work for that. This yarn won't work for that. It just changed too often and it wasn't going to work. So then I start looking at patterns again. I'm looking at patterns again. Oh my goodness. I'm looking at more patterns. I'm like, okay, what is going to work with this yarn? I want it to be something beautiful because the yarn is so stinking pretty. It's got to be a really pretty project that I will wear, so people can see it and I can just see, look how pretty this was. This was my advent, I learned a lot about the Four Pearls shop and Emma yarn from Lindsay at our yarn store. She said, yeah, do you know about Four Pearls? And I said, well, I know that, isn't it like their daughter or something? And she goes, yeah, it's their daughter who dyes Emma yarn. So they own Four Pearls, and I don't even know where they're located, some other state, but Um, they own it. And in teaching their daughter fractions and things like that, they did it through yarn. And they taught her how to dye yarn and measure things and all of that mathematical stuff. She learned it by dyeing yarn. And that's how she learned to dye the yarn. So now that's what she does. She dyes yarn, Emma's yarn. It's well known around the community, knitters, crocheters, whatnot. Emma's yarn is pretty popular. They sell a lot of it. But I also learned something else about the shop, For Pearls. And I believe if I got it right, if I remember what Lindsay said, the owner of For Pearls used to live here in Michigan, like 45 minutes away from here. 40 minutes, maybe, in Kalamazoo, I think. So I thought that was very interesting. Very, very interesting. Is anybody talking? Because I don't see anything in chat. Maybe you're just listening. Or is it frozen? I don't know. Are you still here? Right? Yeah. So what a way to learn about, okay, thank you. What a way to learn about math and ratios and percentages and things like that through yarn dyeing. Ingenious. And she loved it. And now that's what she does. Dyes yarn. You know? So I think the whole process of dyeing yarn is fascinating. And there are so many different styles. I guess I'll call them styles, processes. Not all yarn that's hand dyed that I see out there do I love. I wouldn't say I love all of it. Um, some of it is just, it doesn't speak to me like others do, if that makes any sense. Maybe they're dark, a lot of dark colors, or, I mean, there's different ways people dye yarn, and I don't, you know, no fault of theirs. It's still very lovely yarn. It's just not stuff that I would gravitate towards. But like I've said before, I'm looking for next year's advents, who I'm going to purchase from next year. Trying to find some new people, and watching Vlogmas has been very, very interesting. I have come across several new hand dyers that I'm interested in. So we'll see. We'll see what I come up with for next year. See what I come up with. Yes, exactly, Shannon. It gave a purpose, fractions and percentages, and you know, formulas. These people have formulas. You know, they have formulas for their dyes and how to mix them and ratios. And I was like, it's ingenious, right? They really got that girl's attention through dyeing yarn to really, really study and learn. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I was really, really impressed when I heard that. For Pearls. Look them up. I don't know where they're at exactly. But Emma's Yarn is now distributed um, across the country to many, many yarn shops. I don't know every place that has Emma's Yarn, but a lot of stores do. And it's very, very nice yarn. And I love her dye method. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful yarn. So, yeah, I'm going to have to start cleaning up the bedroom. Because the bedroom, especially today when everybody came over, it just kind of became a dump spot for a lot of yarn, a lot of projects. Yeah, it's just become a dump spot. It's not covered with diamond paintings in there on the bed anymore. No, no, it's not. Right now, there's 2 completed shawls, my star pillow that's waiting for me to put it together. Isn't that cute, Sherry? It really is cute. The advent that I got from Brenda, it's super cute. So I'm going to have to clean off the bed because, you know, the boy child is going to come spend Christmas Eve here so that they're here on Christmas Day and they don't have to drive an hour to get here and, because they'll have to go to work that day. Josh will anyhow. I don't know if Amanda has to, his girlfriend, but I know that Josh will have to work that day. So I'll have to clear off the bed. Have to clear off the bed. I've got several things in there on the bed that are like finished, completed things that just need to have a home. They need to have a home. Shannon absolutely loves, yes, I would say there's an art to it. As far as putting colors together, mixing your colors to get the shades you want, the speckling they do when they put speckles in it, variegated. How do you put dye on this part of the yarn here and not that part of the yarn? And yeah, I mean, I wanted to dabble in it. Angie and I were going to try it. We actually both bought some undyed yarn so that we could kind of play around with it a little bit. And that's all it would ever be, is just playing around with it. But you know how that went. I mean, I could still try it myself, but like when I showed up at the yarn store the other day, and I had several projects, I had 2 projects with me, and I just wanted somebody that could look at it, talk about it, uh, think it through with me, think about colors, that kind of stuff. Because, well, I have Shannon, but she's not always that readily available because, she works and as a mom and all that stuff. But having somebody that I can just talk yarn with and colors and whatnot in my daily life, I don't have really. But whenever I get the chance and I get Shannon captive long enough, I definitely pull out projects and show her stuff. But it was just kind of nice to be able to go into the yarn shop and just be like, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about this idea? What would you do here? What would you use for this? And we did make some decisions about things, and it was very nice to be able to chit chat with somebody that knows what you're talking about, So instead of Dale, who told me to just grab some orange, I love him. Just get orange. Orange will go with it. Okay. All right, honey. I don't think so. But Shannon came in today, and she was like, hey, did you see my hat? And I was like, I saw that you had a hat, but I didn't get a chance to look at it really up close or anything. So she grabbed her hat and she grabbed Devin's hat. So she has crocheted 2 hats. And I was looking at them and she goes, you recognize the yarn? And I was like, well, yeah. It was yarn that I had given her. It was Expression Fiber Arts yarn that was left over from one of the mystery crochet alongs that I had done. I had a lot of yarn left, and I let Shannon have that. I said, here, take it. It's nice yarn. It's really nice yarn. Take it. Make something with it. So she has made both of them a hat, and they're very nice. Super soft, this yarn. I mean, it's so soft. Such nice yarn. And that's what you get when you get hand-dyed yarn. You can get some really, really nice stuff. It's addicting. It's totally addicting. Nice yarn is addicting. And after you have all the nice yarn, it's hard to go back sometimes to, the box store yarns. But anyhow, you know what? A dye demonstration. I don't know how to do it. I'd have to do some research. But I mean, I don't know if Lindsay, because she dyes her own yarn at my yarn store, my yarn shop. I don't know if she would be interested in maybe showing just some basic processes. I'm not asking her to give me any like patent secrets or anything or any specific recipes or anything, but just basically maybe just basic stuff. She does classes all the time. And I think I might want to suggest that and just say, hey, have you ever thought of just doing a very basic how to dye yarn? Like, even like what the supplies are. Not that we're all going to come in and take over and start dyeing our own yarn and take away all your business. That's not it. We might just want to do a little bit now and then just for fun. Just for fun, just to play with it. I wonder if she'd ever be interested in either teaching it a little bit or even showing me a little bit. I mean, I don't talk to her all that often. It's not like we're real close, but, if I keep popping in there with questions, that could change. I keep saying I'd love to go to like one of their like stitch nights. They do stitch nights at the store or afternoons or whatnot. And I keep wanting to just pop in. I think they do one on Wednesday afternoon. It'll have to be an after the first of the year project because they're going on break too. Everybody's going on break, and well-deserved break. I will say well-deserved breaks because they all work very, very hard. All these store owners and, they work really, really hard and they deserve the break. So, but I don't know if she'd be interested in just even basic, very, very basic, here's how you dye yarn. Here's how you dye yarn. Mary Lou, no. Simple, short answer, no. Not since June. Nothing. So we did. I know. Oh, you dyed yarn with Kool-Aid. Yep, we talked about that we could do that. Yeah, Brenda, how is the scarf? How is the scarf going? That is what she was making. She didn't want to tackle the sweater, but you're going to make a scarf. How's the scarf going? How's it going? Let us know. We want to know. We want to know. I've kind of gotten into a rhythm in life here. I like both of my crafts a lot. I like to diamond paint. And I think I've really found a good tempo with diamond painting, that I diamond paint in the evening. And I found a good way to not get burnt out. I've got to switch it up. Like, doing this round diamond painting has just been like a delight. It has been just like, this is so fun. It is so relaxing to just sit here and do this round drill diamond painting because I've been doing so many square diamond paintings. I need to switch it up more, and I need to switch sizes. I can't see myself doing all big, huge square drill diamond paintings. They burn me out. After a while, I just feel the burnout. Totally burnt out. So I have to keep this in mind. Switch it up, Mindy. Switch it up. Pop in a small round from time to time, or even do a large round. Just, switch it up. And with doing crochet, that's exactly what I do there too. I switch up the entire craft, right? Yes, she's making the scarf. All right. See, there we go. First pattern was a no-go. Now you're doing an easier one. Okay. All right, cool. Yep, we would love to see it. We'd love to see it. You got to find the right things, I can't believe how hard it's been for me to find one pattern for the Emma yarn that will work. I'm like, why is this so hard? Why is this so difficult? It's difficult because of what I'm working with, that I have a small amount of several beautiful colors, and I have to find a pattern that they can just flow. Like when I run out, I've run out. I'm hoping that this next pattern, I've worked on it. I started it this morning. I'm hoping it's going to work. I'm crossing my fingers that it's going to work. Otherwise, I'm going to go to a pattern that I know will work, but it's just not as exciting. It's not as exciting. It's much more simple, and I don't think it will be quite as beautiful. But crossing my fingers, this will work. I've got 2 more rows to go, and if I can get those 2 rows in with 1 mini hank, I'm golden. I'm golden. I'll have enough. It will work. So, yeah. Oh, that's cute, Sherry. You got a cat on your head. No, on your shoulder. Close enough to your head. And Paula should be asleep. Yes, Paula, 1 o'clock in the morning for you. I would be dead asleep. Dead asleep, right? But yeah, switching my crafts up, crocheting in the morning, diamond painting in the evenings. It's working. It's working. I got a groove. I got a groove going. And I love this painting. I love this painting. It is so pretty. It's just been fun. It has been so much fun to do. And with only 2 release papers basically to go, and it's what, the 21st? I'm going to be finished. I'm going to be finished with this before the end of the month. So I'm going to have a little time on my hands before Smashing the Special starts. Hey, I got a kudos from my friend Joe, who was like, hey, good job. You got the Smashing the Specials announcement out. I'm like, yes, I told you guys. I'm really trying, really, really trying to get my act together. Announce things early, have planning done early, be more on top of it. So, Smashing the Specials announcement, it's out there. It's out there. It's ready. So, I hope that some of you join for. I missed a star and an 8. I hate that. I hate when that happens. How did I do that? So, yeah, thanks for the kudos there. I don't know if Joe's here, but thanks for the kudos, Joe. I got it done. I got it planned. Mostly. I still have to talk with Brandy about prizes, but, the announcement is done. Yay! So I felt pretty good about that. See, when things are working and I'm getting things done and things are done on time, and I feel good. I feel good. When I start slacking and getting behind, and then I feel like poo poo. I feel like a poo poo. And I don't think the events go as smoothly if they're not planned out and announced early. Gotta announce stuff early so people can be ready. So I hope you got some special drills. I hope y'all got some special drills so that you can join us. Join along. Waiting for Carl to do his thing. Hi, Michelle. Reading, cross stitching, and making weird things. Okay, all right, Patty. What kind of weird things do you make? I mean, you and your sister make those gnomes, and they are adorable. They're absolutely adorable. I would certainly not call those weird things. As a matter of fact, my little girl that you made me sits right here in my office. She's right here next to my computer, right next to my printer all the time. She's here. Yes, she is. So, she's so cute. So, so cute. So, Patty and her sister, I don't know who exactly made her. Hang on. What do I have to do? Move down, 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 here. I'm trying to make sure you can see her, but my video is behind me, behind my live, Anyhow, let's see. Did I move it better? I don't know. A little better. And she's cute. She's so cute. And then look at what's it say on the bottom? Happy birthday. It was for my birthday in 2022. Happy birthday, Mindy. She's adorable. And she sits right here. She sits right next to my beanie babies. I got beanie babies. I know. Lots of beanie babies. So I don't know. I don't know what weird things you make. The gnomes are not weird. The gnomes are cute as all get out. You crocheted a hat for your son's girlfriend. Nice. And now one for your son. You know how many times I've tried making a hat for my son, Shannon, and none of them are right. None of them are right. Oh, guess what? I thought I had all of my crochet whips when I did that video. I had all the crochet stuff. I found a little project bag tucked away, and I didn't know that there was actually a project in it. It had yarn on the top, and I thought it was just a little project bag that was holding yarn, but no, there's a hat in it. It was a hat that I thought I was going to make for Josh because I don't know if you guys remember. I'll have to whip it out and put it in a vlog video here coming up. It was some yarn I got through one of my subscription boxes, and it was very Halloweeny, speckly, green, orange, bright yellow, orange, green colors. He loved it. I tried to make him a hat. It didn't work. I still have the hat. It's not finished. It's almost finished, but I still have it. I never got finished. It's almost done. I need to just get it out of the bag and get it done. Get it done. Excited for Smashing the Specials. Yeah. Yay. Yay, 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 yay. I love Smashing the Specials. You got a huge stash, Sherry? Uh-huh. Isn't that fun? I just hope I can get a whole bunch done. That's all I hope. And then I'm going through them. Like I've said, after the first of the year, I'm going through stuff. I am going through stuff. Yep. Oh, it's Dale's daughter. She's here. I mean, that means pizza's here. Okay. Paula's leaving because Ohio State is playing Tennessee. Okay. Okay. I don't know what that is. Is that basketball? Is it? I don't know. Go Vols? What's Vols? Vols. VOL. What is that? I don't know what that is. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Lisa. You did make that one by yourself? Well, you did a great job. I love it. I love it. I hope he'll wear it, right? I always hoped that too, that my son would wear one of the hats that I made. But, you know what? And I just remembered this. He did say at one point to me that maybe I should just make him a scarf. That's what he said. He said, maybe a scarf. He said, you did make me a scarf one time. And I'm like, yeah, I remember that scarf. It was the ugliest blue and red, probably super saver yarn or something. It's not a great scarf. Trust me, it's not a great scarf. I should make the kid a scarf. I mean, how can you go wrong with a scarf? He's too picky with his hats. Too picky with his hats, because he likes them to slouch, and I can't ever get the slouch right, and I should just make him a scarf. I should finish his blanket. That's what I should do. I should finish his blanket that he doesn't know I'm making for him. That should be what I do. I've told you, it's a winter project. It's totally a winter project. I realize winter's here, but I'm not ready to work on it right now. Not ready right now. And I got to have some time after Christmas to sit and watch TV and lug that thing out. It's big. It's heavy too. It's going to be really nice. It's warm and cozy. I showed it in the one video of the whips. I know I did. It's big. It's pretty. It's going to be warm as all get out. Maybe I should keep it because I'm cold all the time. I'll be like, nah, I made you this beautiful blanket, but I'm going to keep it. No, I'm not. And all the crochet blankets that I have made, do I snuggle up with them at night? Do I cover up with those blankets? No, I don't. Why? Why don't I? I don't know. I don't want them to get messed up, I guess. I don't want them to get all covered with cat hair and dog hair. And so I just leave them all nicely folded up someplace neat. Thank you, sir. I just leave them folded up neatly somewhere in a pile so they stay nice. I don't want to wreck them. I don't want them to get wrecked. I don't know. I should use them, right? But why did I make them? Seriously, what is wrong with me? Use them, use them, use them. And then the ones that I have made, like through the mystery crochet along with like expression fiber art yarn, I'm like, no, I can't use that. I have to keep those nice because those were expensive. Those were expensive. I don't know. I guess this puzzle yarn that I got at Walmart, it seems like it's a better blanket to just use as a toss around and get cat hair on it and, all that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want them getting snagged up. And I'm just like, what are they? Just artwork to just sit around and look at once in a while? Should I hang them on a wall or what should I do? Certainly don't use them. No, don't do that, Mindy. Don't use them. Gal, what's wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Well, my pizza was delivered. Did you see that? And he was really quiet about it, too. He just quietly walked in, and he was actually going, shh, when he walked in the door. And delivered my pizza. One of the kids. Funny. They're going to go out in the kitchen now and have pizza. Maybe they'll get some Christmas cookies, too. They haven't had a cookie yet. Maybe they'll get to eat a cookie or two. I don't know. Hopefully, if they eat cookies, they eat some of the cookies that they decorated because, oh, Lord have mercy. Well, that was very weird. My screens just flashed and everything went black, and I was like, what just happened? But I believe you're here. I believe you're back. That was weird. I know, enjoy them. I know. I should just use them. Anyhow, I was gonna say, hopefully I can always make more. True, Patty. I just don't want to, I mean, the ones that just 12 hanks of hand-dyed yarn and no, I don't want to use those. I don't want to use those. Anyhow, the cookies. Little Miss was decorating a candy cane cookie, and she wanted to use like the balls, them balls that are so super hard you can't eat them, right? You can't bite them. They'll break your teeth if you try. Well, she decided she wanted to put some of those on her candy cane cookie. And apparently, when she opened up the container to sprinkle out a few, they went everywhere. There are so many gold balls on this candy cane. We just looked at it like, well, that's inedible, unedible, uneatable. What word am I looking for? That's not the right word. Unedible. Yeah, I don't know. So I hope she takes that cookie with her. Some of the others that just have piles and piles and piles of frosting on them, please, you can take those with you. She also made a gingerbread girl, and the gingerbread girl didn't get the hard little balls on it, but it got it's a real chunky, sugary, glittery stuff. And again, it was just like, just all over this cookie, all over it, inedible. Thank you. I have video. Yes. All over the place. Well, they all landed on the cookie though. So if they take some cookies or eat some cookies, please feel free to take the ones that you decorated, please feel free. Those would be great cookies for you. Yes. Now, Jackson he took his cookies that he decorated because his are just piles and piles of frosting. Piles of frosting. The girls were like, okay, that's plenty. That's enough. Okay, whoa, we got to slow down on the frosting. That is enough. So he did take those. I'm like, yep, these are yours. Here you go. Oh boy, I can't even imagine trying to eat some of them. Mine, I decorated two. I decorated two cookies. Two. One was a simple stocking, very small, and it just has a little squiggle of red at the bottom and a little squiggle of white at the top. That was it. I'll be eating that one. Thank you very much. That will be mine. And that's the other one I decorated. I decorated one more. I don't remember what it is now. I'd have to go look at the cookies to refresh my memory. But again, very, very simple. Oh, I did a snowman. He's really an elf cookie cutter, but I made him into a snowman. So he's just got a little squiggle of red for his hat, some squiggles of white for his beard, and then a couple eyes. He's very simple. Very, very simple. So, well, you guys, you know this pizza is sitting right here next to me, and it's smelling so, so good. I don't know why. Maybe they got a large pizza out there. I got an individual pizza. Maybe because I'm the only one that wanted ham and pineapple. I don't know what they're having out there, but it's smelling really good. And my bowl of cereal from about 9 o'clock this morning and my few handfuls of tortilla chips during cookie baking have long expired and left my body. And this pizza is smelling so good. So good. I'm surprised you can't hear my stomach growling. I'm surprised you can't hear it because this belly is empty. Empty, right? I'm so hungry. So good timing, though. Good timing. Because it's just about time for me to say goodbye. And look at the progress I made. I have almost finished this little section here. I will finish it tonight. That's the star. I think that's I don't know what it is. Is it something sitting on top of the fireplace? I don't know. I don't even know where the little sticker is. I don't know where my sticker's gone to. He's hiding somewhere. But I know that's a star. So we'll finish up the star. And a little bit of green. I think this is a tree, maybe sitting on top of the mantle, maybe. And a little bit of red. It's done. It's done. Then I got two sections. Two sections, people. Two sections. Those are regular release paper size. This one wasn't. This was small. So I'm going to let you guys go. And I'm going to go eat this pizza. It is a tree. I know it's got to be a tree because it's green here with a star on top. It's got to be a tree. And it's sitting on the fireplace, right, Sue? Sitting on the fireplace. Sue finished this one. I just don't know where the sticker went off to. Sticker, oh, it's right here. It's right there. Yeah, it's just a small tree sitting on top of the fireplace. And then there's candles on top of the fireplace. You can see the top of one candle and then the glow, but there's more candles that are down here. Those will be pretty. I love doing this section right here. This was really pretty. I liked this section. So there we have it. All right, I'm off to eat pizza. Enjoy. Thanks for hanging out with me. And just thank you for all the kind things and the love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I appreciate it so much. Christmas will come and go before I'm live again. So, but you know, I'll be here for a whip and chat and you'll still hear from me, but have a good Christmas, everybody. Have a great, wonderful Christmas. Enjoy time with your friends and your family and just have a good time. All right. Okay. I will talk to everybody soon. Bye, you guys.